What is up, beautiful YouTube fam? I'm here in Olympic National Park with Jared and Lassen. Sorry about the 2-week hiatus between videos. We've been having some technical difficulties. We had to order a Wi-Fi device. Yeah, such is van life. Are you waiting for me? Are you waiting? What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruby Booby Beach.
Olympic National Park in Washington is located in the very northwest corner of the state, which means it's on the peninsula, so it's a little bit of a pain to get to, but it's known for its towering mountains, lush rainforests, and of course its coastline. We actually got here yesterday, and we stayed the night in what I would consider rainforest. It was raining the entire time, but today it is a little bit clearer, so we're able to enjoy Ruby Beach and later Rialto Beach. Is that the ocean, Lassen? What is that? I know! Both explored Olympic about a year ago when we were both traveling solo last summer. So this is both of our second time in the park. This is my first time at Ruby Beach. I skipped this for whatever reason when I was on my way to Oregon last summer because I was going south instead of north. But Olympic is genuinely one of the most biodiverse parks in the country. It's known for its rocky shoreline, so it's not going to be your general swim beach that you would normally find on the west coast, but it is still the Pacific Ocean and it's super beautiful. Also, there's a huge rumor that you can't explore national parks with your dog, which is not true. We've explored, this is Lassen's third park. There's definitely restrictions. We can't go everywhere. We're gonna have to probably skip the rainforest this time around. But in general, there are places that the dog can go. Here he just has to be on a leash no longer than 6 feet, which is the leash that we own. Basically, if you're planning on visiting any national parks with your dog, just go to the national park website, which is mps.gov, and they'll have all the information that you need so you know where your dog can go and where your dog can't go. What is it?
It's an anemone.
Yeah?
An anemone.
Okay, so we're back at the van from Ruby Beach. We just ate some lunch, and now we're gonna go to one of my favorite beaches in the entire world, Rialto Beach. I actually wrote a blog post about this last summer when I returned from my 48 states on the road because I loved this beach so much that I made my top 5 list. But yeah, also, if you're wondering about Olympic, if you're thinking about making a trip out here, I do have a full blog post guide to the park that I'm going to put in the description below, along with that top 5 beach post. Alright, so we are currently walking to Rialto Beach. I am very annoyed at how far away we had to park, but that's why our face coverings have become a part of our outfits on the daily, because it's really impossible to kind of avoid people completely at this point. But the good news is we're outside, so it's definitely a lot easier to kind of distance ourselves even when we're in a more crowded area. We finally made it. So this is where we wanted to park. It's totally full. that Olympic is super biodiverse. You gotta come here and see it for yourself. Okay, YouTube, welcome to the next day. I forgot to close out the Rialto Beach portion because there was waves and we had to carry lasso and all that stuff. But today we are exploring the Sole Duck area, which is on the northern end of the park. And right now we're walking to a waterfall. So I thought I'd take you guys with us. Where are we going?
Sole Duck.
Sole Duck?
Sole Duck.
And you've been here before, right?
Yes, it was a lot colder in November. The sun's out.
So this is Sole Duck Falls. It's really, really cool to be able to see the biodiversity and the diversity in the nature in Olympic National Park, because yesterday we were at the beach and now we're at this spectacular waterfall. I could actually see a rainbow down there. I don't know if it showed up on camera, but really, really cool. Super short hike, really family friendly, not dog friendly unfortunately, but yeah. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed the waterfall. Jared is continuing to do a bit of a longer hike. I, as you saw in a previous shot, have a knee injury from when we climbed a mountain in Oregon. So I'm going back to the van to kind of rest up so that I can do a bigger hike later in the week. Where's my boober? Where is he? Hi, baby. Hi. What is up, guys? It is our third day in Olympic. Lassen just got his very first Bark Ranger badge, which is super fun. If you didn't know about that, it's actually a program that is free for you and your dog, so you can learn about where your dog is allowed in whatever national park you're visiting, and then they get a little badge or patch or collar tag, whatever that park gives. Bark Ranger program was actually started at Olympic National Park, so this is really cool that this was able to be his very first Bark Ranger program. But today we're heading up to Hurricane Ridge, which is the mountain section of the park. We were going to do Obstruction Point, but it seems a little crowded up there today, so I think we're going to save that for another day where we can get ready to go a little bit faster than we did this morning. We are only taking one van, leaving Jared's van at the Olympic National Park Visitor Center, and we're going to take Sequoia up because it said that parking was full, which means that they are letting one car out of the section of the park before they let another car in, so it's just going to be way too chaotic to take both vans. But yeah. So Hurricane Ridge is actually the section of the park that I didn't get to visit last time I was here last early September, I believe. And Jared did get to go, and he's very excited about this. So I'm really excited to take you guys along and see some new views. They also said we might see a bear between miles 14 and 17. So we're gonna keep our eyes peeled. So what are we doing right now?
Waiting in line.
For what? Why?
People to leave. Oh, here comes people now.
Oh, two people have left.
Let us in. 3 people.
Oh my god, this line is gonna move in a sec. Okay. 2 more cars. 2 more cars. How long have we been in line?
Good 30.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
Feels like 30.
We're out here talking to the robins.
Yep.
The birds.
Yeah, we're going stir crazy out here.
Stir crazy.
We're in!
We made it!
We made it!
Now I'm going to speed and drive dangerously.
No, please don't do that. speeding kills animals.
Kills the animals.
See each other. Okay, so clearly we've made it to Hurricane Ridge. It was not as long of a drive as I thought, and there's actually a lot more parking up here than we thought, so they're doing a really good job at regulating how many people are coming in and out of the park. But we backed into this spot, and I just want to show you guys the view because it's definitely the best view I've ever had out of the back of this van. So what are you doing?
Just staying safe.
Oh,
wearing my mask.
Is that the proper way to wear a mask? Yeah?
Yeah, I looked it up.
Oh, okay. For the record, we're very far away from other people, so that's why we don't have our masks on right now. But we do carry them with us so that every time we pass somebody on a trail, we can be really safe. Okay, so we've been hanging out at Hurricane Ridge all day. We actually just saw a bear and her cub from a very safe distance. We've been watching the deer all day. Lassen is now obsessed with deer, but we're staying to watch the sunset. So I'm just gonna flip this around and show you guys the prettiest view I've ever had in my backyard since starting van life, essentially. It's so good, so good. Everybody, we're still in Olympic National Park. It's the next day, and we're on kind of a unique adventure today. We're on the 8-mile dirt road to Obstruction Point. This is kind of a sketchy road, so sorry Mom and Dad, but I'm not driving. Jared's a bit of a better driver than I am. Basically, we're heading to one of the most remote parts of the park and some of the best views in the park, so I'm super excited about this. It is an 8-mile dirt road. It's pretty well maintained, but it's very narrow, so we're doing this in my van, which is very interesting, just because we don't know if we're gonna have to leave Lassen alone, and he doesn't know Jared's van very well. But yeah, we're gonna keep you updated. driven so far up the road to Obstruction Point. It's a dirt road, it's very narrow, but honestly, not as bad as some of the forest roads that we go down just to camp. So I feel like this is a pretty worth it drive if you're used to driving dirt roads, but also not a drive to do if you're at all afraid of heights. I'm on the passenger side, which means I've got like a steep drop off feet away from me for most of the drive. Right now it's like meadow, so we're chilling right now, but it's been a little sketchy at some points. Alright, so we have made it to Obstruction Point. The parking lot was full. There is a little bit of roadside parking on a wider stretch of roads, so we're gonna park here, at least for right now. Yeah, very difficult to turn around in the parking lot if you have a van, so just be prepared for that. But also, absolutely gorgeous views. We're a lot closer to the mountains than we were yesterday, so I'm really excited to show you this when we get out. Okay, so we're about to go on a little hike. We unfortunately had to leave Lassen, but we're not going to be gone more than 2 hours, so he's all good. We're doing the hike called Lillian Ridge, is what Jared just told me. So I don't like hiking and vlogging, so I think I'm going to just show you guys the view from the top. Okay guys, so we have officially left Olympic National Park and we're heading back to town tomorrow to get the rest of our mail. I've just finished editing the Mount Rainier vlog that you guys saw last week. I'm about to start editing this one. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you haven't been to Olympic, you gotta add it to your list. It's incredible here, especially this time of year. But yeah, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and if you're interested in supporting this platform in any way, my Patreon link is always going to be in the description below. Have a good day, everybody. Safe travels.